Lillian the Waters, in the voice of revelation, Light of the World, August 20, 1947. What the absolute message is. Absolute truth can be known and understood in one way alone, for what it is. The word absolute means this: perfect, total, all. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. The voice of truth, the word of truth. Verily, truth itself. The Absolute speaks as follows, quotes, God is spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. John 4:24. Note unforgettably the imperative must in the above sentence. It is the Eternal's must. To know the truth, we must think as spiritual mind. We must be pure in heart. We must love the one as the alone, and be willing to abandon belief in and use of the following words as follows: mind and thinking, 5 corporal senses, matter, material sense, human consciousness, human concepts, cause, effect, result, appearance, illusion, unreality, nothingness. Translate, transmute, develop, apply, control, cultivate, individualize, psychoanalyze, evangelize, impersonalize, error, mortal mind, mental power, mental treatment, evolution, warfare, destruction. The above words are, and their facsimiles pertain to a being, a mind, and an existence which does not exist. Words portray just what one believes, whether it be one existence or two. Worshipping spiritually, we must not believe in nor discuss any other mind or any other existence than the perfect and present one. The absolute message pertains to the one existence only. It knows no other. What is spirit that we must worship God in spirit? Spirit is our own spiritual consciousness, aware of spirit as our complete existence. It knows there is nothing existing but truth, nothing manifest but reality. Knowing spirit to be all, we no longer think or talk of a human or a mortal, illusion, shadow, or dream. Quotes, there is one God, and there is none other but He. Mark 12:32. There is one mind, and there is no other but this infinite divine mind and its infinite divine formation. In this mind, there is not anything to be changed, transmuted, translated, handled, or healed. Beside this mind, There is no personality, human mind, error, or mental state. There is no universal illusion, mesmerism, hypnotism, or mortal mind. Divine mind does not see other minds, other beings, other formations in need of treatment. It sees no illusion or appearance to be dispelled, no good or evil to be impersonalized, no thoughts or pictures to be changed. Divine mind does not know of a mortal mind to make any claim or an error to argue its point. It does not see anything to be lessened or yet intensified, to fade out or to be brought to light, to appear to view or to disappear from it. To spiritual mind, all is spirit. To spiritual mind, all is truth. To spiritual mind, all is spiritual formation and spiritual existence. This mind sees its infinite spiritual selfhood to be the one, the alone, and the all. If we would know God and worship Him in spirit and in truth, we must accept God to be totality. We must not accept any mind, power, formation, or existence, but the infinite one. The mind, which is God, knows what is, and it knows none else. Mind knows, sees, feels, and has cognition of all there is of its infinite perfect selfhood. It knows no time when truth is not present, manifest, and expressed. In the allness of God, there is not anything physical, nor anything material, not anything mortal or mental. God is not the source of anything. God is everything. As this mind, we know there is no humanhood, no mental influence, no material mindedness, no traditional beliefs, no Adam race, no personalities or human beings. No error that has existed down the centuries or centuries to elapse before truth will be universally expressed. Spiritual existence is all there is. In the universality of this existence, there can be no material existence, human existence, or mortal existence. Material sense does not exist, nor material body or mortal mind. Functioning as spiritual mind, our vision is single. Our thoughts are pure thoughts, natural, spontaneous, harmonious, and altogether satisfying. Our thoughts need no watching, controlling, or reversing. To infinite spirit and truth, itself is all it knows, all it sees, all it feels, and all it makes known. We are the spirit and truth. God does not manifest as personal minds or personal beings. God does not build better bodies, according to better mental pictures? God does not see through a lie, nor reverse a lie. God does not need to develop, attain, translate, overcome, or destroy anything in His infinite, illimitable kingdom. God does not see the need of anyone to be healed or redeemed. What a confusion of vision to claim on the one hand the allness of perfect spiritual mind and its perfect spiritual manifestation, and on the other hand to discuss how to deal with falsities, human concepts, mental pictures, and mortal mind. It is an absolute impossibility for anyone to see, to handle, or to heal something which mind knows nothing about. The one and only mind is of purer eyes than to behold evil, and canst not look on iniquity. Habakkuk 1:13. This mind is continually proclaiming that without me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. Is there a God besides me? Yea, there is no God, I know not any. To the one mind, which is all the mind there is now or ever can be, there is not a thing true but truth. There is not a thing real but reality. There is not a thing existing but spirit. Since there is but one God and one mind, which is ever seeing and knowing its own infinitude to be all there is, then what mind is seeing and thinking that there is a necessity to heal, to attain, or to overcome something? What mind is discussing appearance, falsity, or discord? Since God is the one infinite, perfect mind, including all formation or manifestation, then where is a place for appearance or dream picture? Since the divine mind does not see or know of a false sense, pain and distress, where is the mind which reports them? The answer is as follows. There is no existence of matter or mortality. There is no existence of a human being or a mortal mind. There is no existence of false thought or thing. Unreality, error, illusion, or lie. Nothing besides truth can have existence. Our existence as infinite mind is eternal, for this mind includes all that exists. There has never been any other existence. As God mind, we do not discuss what we know does not exist. We know that any discussion based on another mind and another existence is not truth. Hence, there is no truth in it. There is one state of being only, the state of perfection and immortality, without cause, without beginning or end. This one absolute state of being is the Father's house of many mansions. Infinite mind and its infinite revelation, self-luminous, self-revealing, ever proclaiming itself to be all. The way to spirit and truth is not by purification of mind and thinking, but by purity of heart. Any purification of mind and thinking is an absolute impossibility, since in truth there is no such mind. Purity requires love of the heart for God, great enough to be ready and willing to give up all belief that one has a mind of his own. Spontaneously, he thinks as divine mind. When one does not come to God by purity of heart, but persists in believing that he has a mind of his own, and so must watch his own thinking, he deceiveth himself, even as it is written, quotes, "For if a man think himself to be something, a mind and thinking of his own, when he is nothing, when he has no such mind, he deceiveth himself, he is not aware of the one mind as all." Galatians 6:3. Those of us who have set our hearts upon the God mind as our only mind, we are the true worshippers. We know the absolute truth. Light must be seen by light. In no other way can light be seen. Likewise, truth must be known by truth. In no other way can truth be without a second, the way of truth without error, the way of reality without unreality, the way of the one God alone. Then, as this one, we can declare, I am the truth, I am the one mind, I know no mind or existence but that of spirit and truth. I discuss no other. I love and adore the one only. They who believe they have a mind of their own and must stand guard over this mind, believing its thinking to be the source of their health, harmony, and success, Jesus likened to a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. This house fell. Finally, a personal mind and personal thinking will prove of no avail. It is not of God, and therefore has no truth in it. We who understand that we are to think by divine mind, setting our love upon this mind, and rejecting belief in any other, Jesus likened to a wise man which built his house, understanding, upon a rock. Reader, if you can see that no other mind but the divine mind can possibly know the truth, then you are seeing and you are thinking as this very mind, right here and now. Our understanding is the house in quotes, which is founded upon the rock which cannot fail or fall. Matthew 7:24-26. As the perfect mind, we know no other mind believing in itself. As the perfect mind, We know no other mind exists. None can see and know as this mind until he is pure enough in heart to believe in this mind only. This is indeed the laying down of that which is vanity, to accept and to be that which is truth. When we are thinking as the divine mind, we know no disease, sin, or discord, demonstration, translation, or destruction. Thinking as this mind, we have no sense of a human need, nor of a mortal existence. The reason why there may seem to be another mind and its thinking when there is not any is because one has not yet seen spiritually that there can be no mind but the universal spiritual mind. When one actually perceives this spiritual fact and accepts it fully and completely, in spite of contrary beliefs and teachings, he will begin to think as the one mind. Then his days of strife, struggle, and warfare are ended. The kingdom of heaven at hand denotes the fact that the real, the true, and the perfect is always present, always here and now. It is our very own consciousness experiencing the fact that we are spiritual beings enjoying spiritual existence. Thoughts of having been people, humanity, or mankind are unknown. Revelation 21:4. Think no more of human needs. Whatever need may seem to be could not be a need for anything human, since spirit is all. Whatever need may seem to be, we can understand that already it is fulfilled by spirit, for to spirit nothing is lacking or absent. Knowing this truth, we shall find the thing needful to be at hand, right within our own consciousness or world. Our divine consciousness remains aware of its completeness always. While one persists in thinking, in reading or talking about human needs, human betterment, lifting a human consciousness, or correcting human minds, the allness of his own consciousness and world is not perceived or believed. All the books, teachings, and demonstrations of the whole world can never bring the realities of spirit into a human existence. It is impossible. The paramount question of concern today should be this: how shall I be able to think as divine mind and to see things spiritually, that I may enjoy and experience the life and being of spirit? The answer is that one should open his heart wide to God, with an all-absorbing love, sufficient to blot out all sense of and believing another mind, thinking and existence beside the one. He will then enjoy spiritual light and illumination, which constitutes his spiritual world. Truth is the only existence. As the divine mind, we love everything that belongs to truth. We love the inspirations and revelations of our perfect selfhood. We love to feel its presence with us, its endless peace and harmony. Our perfect mind includes all the wonderful things we love to possess. Our mind does not see something else beside itself and then attempt to heal or to destroy it. Since the words demonstrate, utilize, and apply point to something else besides God, then, as the true worshippers, we must no longer use these words. That we may have an illustration which will throw new light on the subject of demonstration and healing, let us consider the round earth and a flat earth. Here we can gain a clear insight into what constitutes reality and truth, and why we should not make use of the words error, false belief, lie, or appearance. Limitations of a flat earth could never be overcome, surmounted, or destroyed, because there was no flat earth. The round earth only existed. A flat earth did not have an appearance. A flat earth did not exist as a false belief or an illusion. A flat earth had no existence at all. It was never seen or experienced by anyone. No one ever lived upon it. It could not be corrected, healed, or destroyed. Having no existence, there was no cause for it, nor was there any cure for it. Having no existence, nothing could be done about it. Now and always there is but one earth, the round one. Human existence is comparable to a flat earth. There has never been a human existence, any more than there was a flat earth. Human existence is not a false belief or an illusion, nor is there a stage or state of human existence. A human existence has never been seen or experienced by anyone. No one has lived in it. There is no cause for it, nor is there any cure for it. Having no existence, a human existence has no limitations to be overcome, surmounted, or destroyed. Nor can its problems be handled or healed. Now and always, there is but one existence, the spiritual one. It is the only world, being, body, and consciousness there is. It can be seen and experienced now by those who believe in it and who identify themselves with it. The truth about anything is all there is of that thing. There is not something else existing as a falsity, an illusion, or lie. Know this carefully. Since falsity has no existence in truth, falsity has no existence at all, either actually or supposititiously. Never attempt to impersonalize error or falsity. Such effort is void of light. It is as worthless as would be the attempt to impersonalize a flat earth. There is not the real, and besides this, an unreal existence. There is not the truth and something else present which is untrue. Truth is the only existence there is or ever can be. If a thing is not true, it has no existence anywhere or at all. Once this is perceived and admitted, you will understand how utterly foolish and useless to attempt to treat or handle what you know does not exist and is not present. God is not human. God is not mortal. God is not mental. Since our existence is spirit, then nothing can be done with a human state, a human mind, or a human condition. Columbus did not instruct his people how to bring forth a better flat earth, or how to become more comfortable and prosperous while living on a flat earth. He taught them the truth that this earth they lived in was not flat, but round, and that accepting this new discovery, they could now think of this world and of their happiness in an entirely new way. The instruction which teaches spiritual existence to be somewhere else other than here at hand is not true instruction. The Absolute altogether rejects this belief, declaring and expounding spiritual existence to be our existence now. While God remains God and spirit remains spiritual existence, there cannot be a human existence, a human mind, or human body. Spiritual existence remains the alone, inclusive of manifestation. Think not of a human existence as false, temporal, or unreal. Perceive spiritually that there is no human existence at all. It has no beginning and it will have no ending, any more than had a flat earth. A human existence cannot be traced to Adam, a sleep, or a mortal mind. Know the truth of one existence and one world, and live in it, your own consciousness. This is the clarion call to all who have ears to hear, eyes to see, and a heart that is pure enough to love and feel spiritual things spiritually. The reasoning that there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so, is utterly void of truth. Again, the reasoning that there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so, is utterly void of truth. Thinking did not make the earth round. Thinking did not make the earth flat. Thinking does not make existence spiritual. Thinking does not make a human existence. Regardless of any kind of thinking, spirit is all that exists here and now. There is but one way to spiritual existence, spiritual mind, and spiritual body. It is to accept spirit as present, not at a distance or somewhere else. Spirit is our being now. Spirit is our mind now. Spirit is our whole existence now. Accepting this truth as the way, you will give up all belief in two identities, God and man, two minds, the spiritual and human, two worlds, the one we see before us and another one which is not seen.